What is up, everyone? It's Ricky 572, Return a Chance. Today's December 12th, 2022, and we're going to hop on and do a quick market watch. So over the weekend, we had the OCG release their new updated ban list, which they finally cleaned up tier elements and Cashtera. They limited basically Fenrir and Unicorn, and limited the Sheeran and I think Rhinoheart, and banned Kid Carlos, and also hit Flunders as well, hitting the Barry statue. So they finally cleaned up their list, and that's going to I guess make them play in a different format with new cards, new decks. But one of the big things that got hit, not got hit, but got limited on their ban list was Ancient Fairy Dragon with a new errata. So that affected our market. So that's the one we're going to start with today. So basically, Ancient Fairy Dragon got a new errata, which means that we're most likely going to get a new errata next year. Not sure when, but if Ancient Fairy Dragon is getting an errata, that means it's going to come off our ban list sometime next year. So we're going to look at the secret rare right now. So it looks like the secret rare is around, so we're going to skip the damage. Oh, moderately. Oh, that's me. $14-15 for moderately, going up to $20 for moderately, and then $20, $23 for moderately. Well, that's a near mint. That's actually the lowest near mint I've seen. $25 lightly played. Let's go around lightly played near mint for $25. We're gonna call it $25 for lightly played near mint. Moderately sitting around $15. There was a couple moderately yesterday at a lower price, but I guess people started to buy those as well. Hopefully mine sells. We have commons reaching the, come on, go back. We have commons reaching the $5 to $6 price point. I actually looked at this before I started the market watch. So we have commons hitting the $5 to $6 moderately, and going low on listings as well. And yeah, $6 for like near mint. And then we have ultras. We have three printings of ultras. They're all like around $10-ish for like lightly played and near mint. But yeah, this caused Ancient Fairy Dragon to get like a little buyout. I would say hold off on buying Ancient Fairy Dragon, because if we are getting an errata, we're most likely going to get a reprint of it, which is going to cause the prices of these to go down, because you're going to have to carry around a translation or use a Neuron app for updated text. So if you want to sell the hype, go ahead and sell. If you want to buy an Ancient Fairy Dragon, I would suggest holding off on buying it until next year when we get the reprint. So moving on from this, we're going to go on to Visa Starfrost. So Visa Starfrost got a fusion announced. This was it yesterday? I think last night. It was last night when the fusion was announced. And these were sitting around $10. And they also went up in price to 17, 16, 17, basically like the $17 price point. So we've kind of seen Visa Starfrost go up and down this past year. Every time something with Visa Starfrost gets announced, it goes up and then it comes back down. We also had a new archetype, I think, that uses Visa Starfrost, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Mendalome or something like that. I'm not really sure the name. Comment down below if you guys remember what it was. But it was announced last night. And I think that's one of the other reasons why this card is up. I would say hold off on buying Visa Starfrost, because even though a lot of the decks like use him, not many decks actually like use him. So builds like competitive builds don't really use Visa Starfrost. Like Tier Elements has cards that use Visa Starfrost, but they don't ever run Visa Starfrost. We have Scar Claws that kind of use Visa Starfrost, but like competitive builds don't really use the Visa Starfrost. So it's one of those cards that just jumps up and down and kind of disappoints every time like another card is released. So I could see these like coming back down later on. Back to like the $8 to $10 price point. It's just high pushing these up once again. I could be wrong about it, and then Visa Starfrost becomes meta. But from my experience over the past year, like not many decks have been using it, so I'm pretty sure these will come back down. Over the weekend, I was taking a look at the Bysteel monsters and noticed that the Bysteels all have been kind of going up in price a bit. So we have Magna Hut going back up to like the $18 to $20 price point. These were kind of selling around like $15 to $16, I think last month. And then we have Jewisworm following as well. I think this is the highest I've seen Jewisworm in a while. It's reaching the $10 price point, going up to like even 11. Yeah, it's going up to like almost 11. And then we have Surinir, which is the least popular Biceo, going up as well, reaching the basically like the $3 price point. These were like at $1.50, like a month ago. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Jewisworm will hit the $15 price point? You think that would hit 25? And then Surinir, you think it'll hit like $10 just like its other Biceo brothers? Let me know. That one went down, but we're not going to talk about that one. So moving on from this, we're going to talk about Sudri. So this one, I was just looking at Darkwing Blast and noticed that it was kind of low on listings compared to other listings from Darkwing Blast. So it's at 68 listings. And then like, let's actually go take a look at that. So yeah, compared to like, not including the Starlights and not the Cashiers. So let's see, 93 listings, 37 listings. That's actually kind of low. But we have like Sprite Sprint at 193 listings. World Sea Dragon over 100 listings. Spellbound at 170 listings. Kid Calls at 184 listings. Destructive Dharma Cannon at 188 listings. And then we have Blackwing Sudri at 68 listings, which is low compared to like the other cards in the set. I mean, yeah, compared to other cards in the set, it's pretty low in listings. So I just wanted to make note of that. It is one of those cards that I think Blackwings use 3 of, so just keep that in mind. I might actually end up buying some of these. They are at, yeah, that's the one I have in my cart right now at $2. They are at like $2, $3, going up to $4 right now. I'm kind of skeptical about buying these, which is why I still have them in the cart and haven't checked them out. Because Darkwing Blast might get an unlimited printing just like Power of the Elements. Not too sure about that, but if they do, then these will probably come down in price because they're going to be more on the market available. But if they don't, then these will probably shoot up to like $5 to $8 someday. Because we do have Blackwing support, I think, in Cyberstorm X's. I'm not sure what the support was again, but I know there was like a Blackwing card that was announced. But yeah, just keep that in mind when you're making a purchase, that it might get an unlimited printing, it might not. Next card was Cashier of Birth, which is also one of those Darkwing Blast cards. I noticed that was kind of going low on listings. For super rare, it only has 95 listings, and it has been slightly going up compared, like if you look at the graph. So slightly going up, reaching that $1 price point. You do play, I think, one of these in the deck, so people might be like searching for it later on, kind of like how what was it, Branded Opening was not as popular, and then it all of a sudden went up in popularity and people started using it. But that one was like a 3 of in the deck. This one is like, I think, only a 1 of. So I mean, just be aware of that. I'm not going in on it because it's only a 1 of, and I don't think it's gonna go up too much in price. The highest I could see is going up to like maybe like $2 to $3. But yeah, I think this one is just one of those cards you just want to look at because it has a low listing. It's under 100 listings. Next card we're gonna be talking about is Saryuja Skulldread. So this one is one of those, I guess, combo extender pieces that a lot of decks used to use. I wasn't around when Saryuja was released, so I'm not really sure how decks took advantage of this. I just know how it works. It lets you draw 4, and then I think you put back 1. Let me go read it. Oh, you draw 4 and then you put back 3 cards. So it's not too bad. It lets you draw and kind of loop, I guess. So we're gonna start off with the one from Extreme Force. It's secret rare. These are hitting the $9 to $10 price point, even $11, and only have 21 listings. So be aware of that. And then we have the other secret rare from the 2018 Mega Tint. Are these reaching $10 as well? Well, I mean, we gotta calculate the shipping, so I want to say like 5, 8, basically like $8, $8 to $9. These are reaching the $8 to $9 price point, and these have 12 listings on the market. So yeah, these are being bought out as well. How are the ultra rares doing? Yeah, it looks like they went up in price as well, from, let's say, $2 to reaching like $3 price point. Let's see what they're at right now. Yeah, they're starting to reach like the $4 price point. They're at $3.23 plus, I guess, $1 shipping, like $3 to $4. So yeah, just be aware of that. So you're just getting bought out as a tech to, I guess, draw 4 and put back 3. I think it's for Dark Worlds or something like that. Not really sure, but I'm pretty sure Dark World is why it's getting bought for. Next card. Oh, next cards we're gonna be talking about is some of the dangers. We talked about Toshinoko. No, was it Toshinoko? I think no, it was Chupacabra, which we talked about last week. This week we're gonna be talking about Danger Nessie. So Danger Nessie was one of those that didn't get a reprint in the structure deck, in the Dark World structure deck. So these are starting to go up to back to the $30 price point that it was back then, or a while back when tiers were using it. So yeah, these are hitting the $30 price point. We have golds, which actually surprised me because, damn, who has them listed at 25? That's direct. Yeah, we have golds reaching the $10, $11, $12 price point. Wow, that's crazy. And then we have ultras reaching the $15, $16, $17, almost $20 price point for ultras. Wow, that is crazy. 14 listings, 23 listings, 44 listings. Yeah, I don't know which one is suggest to buy. I would just say hold off on buying some of these for a bit. They'll probably cool down later on, because I don't think the Dark World deck is gonna make too much of an impact in the meta this upcoming format. So these will probably cool down later on. But the other one I did want to look at was, I think it was Jackalope. So we have Jackalope. Let's start with this secret. So it looks like Jackalope did go up slightly again. Yeah, so yeah, we have a little increase on Jackalope. These were around like $3. Looks like they're starting to reach the $6 price point with 44 listings for the Battles of Legend one. And we have the Prismatics. Yeah, they all went up. We have Prismatics reaching $6 to $8 for Prismatics. What are the ultras at? They went up as well. $6 basically. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, basically $5 to $6 for ultras. So this is another one of those that missed the reprint in the structure deck. So people are looking at that and I guess buying those out. Oh, look at that. Ogopogo went up too. That one I didn't expect. No one really runs Ogopogo. So Ogopogo is now at $4-ish. Wow, I might actually sell some of these. No one really played Ogopogo, but I might actually sell some now that they're at that price point. I remember getting some at like 50 cents or something. Let's actually look at Dogman. Does this one have a secret? Let me see. No, it has a super. So let's see what Dogman is selling for. I think this one's the least popular because it's a level 7. With Ogopogo, you could actually just go into like a rank 8 with it. But with this one, you can't really do much with. Although it does help like decrease your opponent's monsters, but yeah, it looks like it's still under $1. So the ones that are going up are Ogopogo, Jackalope, and Danger Nessie. So be aware of that. This next card I noticed MSTTV mentioned. He said something about Triff Gaming using it in a build and doing a combo with it. So that's probably what caused the buyout. These are at 20 listings and are currently for near mint at 11. Lightly played near mint are at $11, $12, $13 for what is it, ultra rare normal pendulum monster, which is pretty crazy. These were sitting at around, it looks like $7 to $8 about a week ago. Last month they were like under five, like under $7, $6 7, and yeah, like $8 7 a week ago. So yeah, probably Trip Gaming did cause that buyout. But just wanted to show you guys what's going on the market. Do I have anything else to talk about? Oh, I guess I already talked about this one actually in another market watch, but these did start going up a bit. The last market watch I mentioned these in, they were around like, I think, under $10, and it looks like they're starting to head up to like $12 to $13. So just be aware of that. I would actually hold off on buying these ultra rares because we might get a reprint, and that will probably cause these to go down in value. So I would try to focus on like getting higher rarity brave stuff. Like this one's not bad, $22 for an ultimate rare, or like going after like the collector rare as well. See what the collector rare is at. 55. Yeah, like 50, 52, 54, 54, 55. So basically like around $55 for collector rare. But yeah, I the water enchantress ultra rare is going up in price a bit. But I would hold off on buying that just because it's most likely gonna get reprinted, and then the ultra rare is gonna tank down. So I would focus on like the ultimate rare or the collector rare if you do want to kind of not lose too much money, since these are the higher rarities. I doubt they're gonna print like a starlight rare water enchantress. It's most likely gonna be like a secret prismatic or super rare water enchantress that they're gonna reprint. So what the ulti and the collector rare have a less chance of like going down in price, or it could only go up from there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about today's market watch. Comment down below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram at Return a Chance. We'll be back later on this week with another market watch, see how the markets are doing. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.